be a bit of a friendly match, so we do get started here. And excuse me, princess.
Oh, that was a great line the last time they let us run this asylum. But we're just starting with a 5er here in Link's house. As we go out the door, Stan, what are you hoping for on Uncle today?
Burner, as always. Blue's my favorite color. So, speaking of blue, Justin's hearts are blue as well. Do you wonder why?
Well, I know the developers actually made this so that people who have color blindness, they could see the hearts, because it's a little more difficult when you have red-green color blindness.
Oh, very interesting. And we get the hammer. That is a massive item to get earlier, all Fjords being one of the 3 items required to get into the Dark World, as well as having, oh my, the bombs.
So both these runners are off to a very good start. Having bombs this early, having this many bombs this early certainly sets you up for a great escape, and also gets you into Kakariko Village with a lot of good checks. So Hammer's great. It has tempered sword damage, and we will see that put into good use here as these 2 runners make their way into Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, indeed, there are a couple of items to find, as well as the objective of the game, Princess Zelda. She will be waiting for us down in the deepest part of the dungeon. Of course, we're going to have to adventure quite a while before we get there. But thankfully, to that hammer. Wow, our runners are in sync right now.
And not like the fantastic 1990s to 2000s boy band, but rather with their streams.
I never heard of them. Sorry.
Well, you know, on this side of the pond, they're quite popular, I believe. All right, well, both runners are going to be encountering yet another chest soon. We'll see if it has a key, a dungeon item, or indeed something a little bit more lucrative. And it is just a heart piece, but that is all right. This early on heart piece is actually very helpful, especially if you are closer to a Dark World dip.
Yeah, that is true. Especially you start the game with only 3 hearts, so every heart container that adds another one to the counter is very valuable, especially during the early game. Both runners are getting down into the jail section. Oh, so quick with the hammer, gets the big key. And Zelda has the key to her own cell. Interesting.
Wonder why she didn't just sneak out when the guard was sleeping.
I mean, I hope they have shifts within this jurisdictional system. I mean...
I'm not quite sure how the Hyrulean penal system works, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, if a child can just walk into a castle, run by a couple of guards, then you might want to upgrade your force from, well... I don't even know what you would call them. Blind people? Well, they literally, you can literally just, okay, I can salvage this. You can walk past them, and technically they don't look, they shoot out a little invisible projectile. And if that projectile hits you, then the guard will get aggroed on you. So technically they are legally blind.
Well, I hope there's good insurance then with the Hyrulean workforce.
I mean, with the amount of rupees that can be found under random bushes, then...
Alright, well, both runners are now making their way into the sewer section of the escape. We're going to see a few items here from them, and they're not going to be looking for bombs, probably running right past enemies, as they don't really need bombs at this point, but they are going to hit a few that are in their way on the way to the sanctuary.
Only a bomb upgrade in the Dark Sewer chest. Now, the reason that our runners want to have at least 1 bomb for the escape sequence is that there is a hidden room in the very back of the of the sewer system, where 3 more treasure chests are hidden. As Justin Z gets the nice quick kill on the rat, so does Lunchtime. So yeah, if you have either the boots or the bombs, you can get into this room that Justin's about to head in, and get 3 more items for your buck. In the Moon Pearl.
Ooh, that was a good find. Moon Pearl puts us 1 step closer to full Dark World access for Justin Z and Lunchtime, and so that's going to be a really welcome find for both runners.
Yeah, not even 6 minutes in, and already we are 1 item away from Dark World. Because we do need still the 1 glove upgrade to get into the Dark World before we can explore that area. But
interesting, Justin Z taking a save and quit out of the Sanctuary. Going to be starting back at his house. Perhaps he's going to take sort of a backdoor route over to Kakariko Village, or maybe he's going to do the South Shore. Looks like they're both going to do the South Shore. Interesting. I haven't seen this in a while.
This is a very interesting routing choice. Usually people will go up to the Lost Woods in the Kakariko area. There are about 15... Actually, I know exactly where they are going. They're going to Agina.
They sure are.
First thing in the morning. Oh, that's amazing.
Well, to hit one of these off locations is a good idea. I mean, the Ice Rod Cave and Agina's Cave have been known in this tournament to hold quite the value. So, who even goes to Agina? Well, I would say both of these runners are going there right now.
Yeah, definitely. Probably hoping that their opponent does not go here. Or at least puts it off for a long time, but I doubt that they'd be thinking that. Both giving a little chat to Mr. Agina himself. There are only vanilla to be found in this cave.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Chad on this one. I think both of these runners had a little bit of an agreement to chat with our favorite recluse octogenarian before picking up the item in his cave.
Yeah, but with that, the race has officially been started, and immediately we're getting a route diversion. Justin going up to the Lost Woods, while Lunchtime is presumably going to farm for some bombs here in these bushes. There are 2 bushes that both have a 50-50 chance of dropping a single bomb, although already having 7.
And then Justin Z picking up 8 in the Lost Woods, and so he's going to do a tree pull. And picking up 4 more from the tree pull. Yeah, so that's pretty good for Justin, and he's going to find, I find, the second best item in this game being a bottle.
Oh yeah, not only because that bee can actually do damage to your enemies. That bottle, being our first, also gives us access to the to the sick kids item.
Yeah, you throw a bee at that sick kid, he's faking it.
Probably. Whoops. Oh dear. Sorry. Flippers, by the way.
This game has some flippers. That's pretty nice.
That's some nice trash to have indeed. Lunchtime will go ahead and get those water toes. Although we might not see any use out of it until we get the rest of the southern shore checked.
All right, Lunchtime going into the library, seeing if there's any books to check out, and just $5. And so they're both taking, both runners taking opposite routes into Kakariko, and we have a map check, 5-6 crystal on Tower of Hera, and then a regular crystal at Eastern with just a red pendant on Landmolus' dungeon, a desert. Holy moly, Desert Palace.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's Dark World! Wow. Fancy a swim, fancy a run, fancy some Dark World. Justin being the first with Dark World access. Most likely going to first clear out the Kakariko area and the remaining of the Sphere 1 items, but wow, that is a stacked blind hut.
All right, well, the runners have a lot of options at their fingertips now, and we're going to see what they continue to pick up here in Kakariko. And we have the Arrow of Evil's Bane. That's what Justin Z has picked up in the well. And then we're going to see what he picks up in the back here, which is just a big 20.
Oh, that blue mail might come in handy, though. And those rupees. As I said, rupees can be found in the most random of locations. And they are abundant. Although some people make a practice out of it, stealing your money. But hey, at least he gave something back. He could have given nothing.
Yeah, and Justin Z left him a bad review on Yelp, so informative bomb. Of course, with the boots, these runners do have a couple of locations that are open to them now. We did see the library didn't have anything but a $5, but they do have bonk rocks. So if they want to go north and go to Death Mountain for any reason, they can also route that in, or just go on its own. And my God, Justin Z is just bombing everything.
Oh dear. Definitely an explosive nature this Justin has. Okay, I will see myself out for that one.
He's here all night, ladies and gentlemen, all night.
You are not getting rid of me that easily. Justin, getting the $5 from the library. But, oh. Well.
Justin might need to go into some Hyrulean anger management classes.
Oh man. Yeah, that is hot garbage. Although Justin does know of the flippers, he's definitely going to be grabbing those. As it does make routing towards the Zora area definitely a lot easier, being able to use the whirlpool without using any glitches. Lunchtime, meanwhile, picking up his beat-up.
Second best item in the game.
So then what's... Oh, surprise bush guard. So what is your #1 item in the game, Professor Gaming?
Obviously the bug net, because then swag strats are activated.
Amen to that.
Speaking of Swaghanim, I believe, barring whatever's on the Lumberjack ledge, which I don't know that we gotta check if that, I think Aghanim's pretty much dead and buried at this point. I would say dead, but maybe not. Hey, there's a lamp in the dam.
Oh, well, that's required for Aghanim. Synchronized Quake Grab. That might come in handy later. Justin is going to get the lamp, making darkroom navigation a lot easier. And as far as we know, that might be our only fire source for the coming hour. Justin, meanwhile, going to check off the southern shore steps there, starting with the Mini Moldrum Cave Ice Rod strats. Gets the one-shot off, but unfortunately runs out of magic. Whoops, takes a little misstep. But those get through in at lunchtime. Meanwhile, following suit, thankfully all the Moldrums have respawned for lunchtime.
Ooh, we got our first sword here in Mini Moldrum Cave, but not much else.
Yeah, besides that hard container, not much of value. And even that hard container, I would consider runners would rather have something more important. And hey, speaking of Agina and of out-of-the-way location, Ice Rod Cave coming up for Justin. Of course, with the boots, makes it a bit more of a valuable choice to check it early. We'll have to see what lunchtime does. and the silver arrows. By no means are they required for our runners, but they make the game a heck of a lot easier. Red Rupee on the floating island. Lunchtime, meanwhile, setting up for the Jesus Water Wall glitch. I'll have to see if he got it. Oh yes, it does look like he did get the glitch activated, so we will see some of that Jesus Walk in action in a second. There we go. As we get the hook shot. Oh dear.
Ooh, that's a nice find on Hobo.
Oh, it looks like Justin is going to go up to Death Mountain at lunchtime, gets some money from the Waterfall Fairy Cave, and by extension, going to get our Zora check-in. Oh, no, never mind, Justin's making a lie out of me, going for Darkwood instead. No, yes.
Nailed it.
Close enough.
All right, what life lesson are we going to get from Zora today? Hopefully it is as good as its price, and we are going to find...
A piece of heart. Prediction number 1.
No, prediction failed. It is 10 arrows.
I've lost the touch. Although that 10 arrow bundle does perfectly complement the singular arrow that we found in the well.
All right, well, we have Justin going into Skullwoods, which is a popular strat. Skullwoods used to be Valuewoods. Not so much value as of late, but perhaps this dungeon will also make me a liar today.
Yeah, as it usually does. Always go into Skullwoods because it's always got something required. Except, of course, when it doesn't have a required item. But, you know. Wow, so far no items been found yet. Although we are going to see a skillful bomb jump as these Beery are not cooperating. Nice setup there. Does get over the ledge for his triple of bombs.
This seed does not leave the runners wanting for any bombs. That is absolutely the truth. Well, we're getting our lumberjack ledge check to see if Aghanim is truly dead, and it is a piece of heart container rather, or no, piece of heart. No, just piece of heart. I'm staying with that.
Final bid.
Final bid.
Oh my. I sound like Wheatley. Well, that's a first.
Stan's got a following in chat as Justin's going to go ahead and check this chest here, and it is just another key, so looks like he's going to take a death warp, and we'll have to come back later with a fire rod, with a fire rod to finish off this dungeon and get the last couple of chests.
Yeah, meanwhile, lunchtime rescuing the old man Gary gets a little tip for his services. But more importantly, does get access to the Death Mountain area. Now with that hook shot. Oops, has a little bit of trouble getting up these steps, but it's going to take a peek into Spectacle Rock.
Nice thing here is that I was going to say lunchtime does have full access to Death Mount at this point with Hookshot, and with Hammer he can also finish off that 5/6 crystal in Tower of Hera, but he does not. He does have a light source as well, so he can take care of that all in this routing.
Oh yeah, that is true. And seeing as it is one of our special crystals, that might be on our runners' minds. Meanwhile, the second best boomerang in the game, the Lagmerang, otherwise known as the Red Boomerang, or the Magic Boomerang, or just the one boomerang that goes a lot farther and is a lot faster than the standard boomerang.
Well, just a big 20 from the chess game, and Justin continuing to show his disdain for every and all NPC as Lunchtime gets his sword upgrade here.
Definitely a nice item to find, having in essence just doubled your offensive capability, as well as sword beams are always nice.
Thieves Town, where Justin currently is running, has 4 unique items. Did find one already, which was a piece of heart, rather a heart container. Let me get those straight before this match is over. And Lunchtime didn't quite see what he made it in and got in that cave there. I'm seeing flute.
Yeah, nothing special. Justin, grabbing his vanilla big key from Thieves Town, is going to opt to finish the dungeon. Judging by the music, it is a crystal. We don't know what number the crystal is, but it is going to be required to beat it, no matter what, as we do get the Tower of Hera check, as you said earlier.
Well, Tower of Hera has 2 items, and Lunchtime just found one of them. Probably wasn't what he was hoping for, although rupees are never a bad thing. Getting the big key, so he can go ahead on up to Moldorm, our favorite bonking boss. I don't even know what I would call him. He's just annoying.
The technical term would be a giant centipede. An annoying giant centipede. If you don't know why he's annoying, go and play this game. If you haven't already. The game's good, spoiler.
Are we sure he's not a millipede? Did you check how many legs he had?
Well, we're gonna find out. Oh, we're gonna read it up actually in the Encyclopedia of Medora. Oh, with that Master Sword, that also unlocks the Ether Tablet as well, which is just another item to be crossed off the list.
So that's actually going to be really helpful for Lunchtime's continued routing on Death Mountain. Having that book gets to take care of a lot of things while he's up here.
Okay, and according to my completely scientific research, Moldorm has over 9,000 legs.
So is that like a nonapede?
Yes, we'll call it that.
Chat pointing out that now Desert is in logic with the book, and with the boots, and with the lamp is fully completable, and we have another sword upgrade here.
Thieves Town Big Chest, always required, except when it isn't.
Ooh, and Bombos is coming from the Ether Tablet here on Death Mountain.
Sentient Burger, I like that one. When you mention it, it does look like a hamburger. Man, I am hungry. I guess it's lunchtime. Pizza joke?
Oh boy.
I could not make this up, even if I tried. All joking aside, this fight, Justin is making a joke out of it. Going as scripted as you can possibly go, as we find Ether a little bit lower down on the Death Mountain area.
Justin is a very angry runner. He just hammered the dead, exploding blind. He's just very, very upset young man.
I mean, he has to play through this game over and over and over again. Map check. Green Pen and Ice Palace. Well, special crystal in Maya with our third crystal in Swan Palace. Well, that's going to be Mira on Sahasrara.
Oh, well, the goose is loose for lunchtime. I hope everyone was placing their hand over their heart and standing for the anthem, because now the fowl is on the prowl.
Yes, the goose is loose, the crow is a go, the pheasant is present, and all that jazz. Oh wow, two digging. Two try digging game.
Yep.
Oh.
I was gonna say, Justin, where's the bomb? Where's your disdain?
Oh my. Yeah, Justin having a whole lot of fun during this seed, making good use of his explosive repertoire. As Old Stumpy gives us a mere arrow grade. Lunchtime now in the Darkwood. We'll be going to the Village of the Outcasts. Most likely going to be clearing that Thieves Town as well, after checking the village itself. Ooh, Hype Cave coming up.
Alright, how hype are we getting today, Stan?
Let's say half hype. Well,
Ooh,
okay.
Big oneer. That's pretty hype. Alright, I'd give that like a 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, seeing me after class. Retakes.
Please, no. It's only Redmill. What have I done? No! Oh wow, already on Redmill, half an hour in. That's definitely very nice to have early on. Especially considering we only have 7 hearts at max.
It's like lunchtime is going to finish off Thieves Town next. He's going to get his second crystal of the game, and he is going to be quite happy, I think, with... I think there's something in here. I just have to look back at my notes.
Yeah, there was a sword in there. Remember?
Oh,
big chest.
yeah,
always required.
It is always... When you are calming, it is always required.
Oh my god, yes. Oh. Oh man, Justin, going for these out-of-the-way locations. Checking the catfish area in the Lake of Ill Omen. Definitely a good choice if something turns out to be here, which obviously there is going to be a huge item. I'm going to say Fire Rod.
I don't know. I'm going to go for... I don't know. Can I go for Mirror? I'm going for Mirror. Let's see if it works out for me.
Well, meanwhile, Lunchtime did get the big key, is going to make his way to the second part of the dungeon, as we do see that the catfish has swallowed.
Okay, we're done.
Oh, God. What? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm already on fire. Oh my god, dude.
No, this isn't scripted like professional wrestling. It's all good. It's all good, everyone. It's all good.
Oh, I mean, I am ahead by a couple hours compared to US time.
And witches by nature are British, so by that logic, I'm just saying. By that logic, I'm just saying. I'm not even saying it. I'm just implying.
implying with clearly spoken word? Nothing.
It's kind of implying.
It's like telepathy out loud. To,
External,
like...
internal monologue.
Oh. And what's up with all these vanilla heart pieces? I mean, I like vanilla, I know, but give me some chocolate once in a while.
Or some strawberry, that's also good. But I will tell you, speaking of things that are, well, I guess Fire Rod is fully red, not slightly a shade of red. The Skull Woods area is now fully completable for Justin.
Oh yeah, that is true. And with it being the other crystal, depending on when Lunchtime decides to go over to the Lake of Ill Omen, it might take him some time to get that Fire Rod. As he does pick up his required Thief-Stand Big Chest, gets his Tempered Sword, Bacon Sword, Level 3 Sword, Orange Sword, Dorito Sword, Cheezo Sword, Carrot Sword, Orange Sword. No, we already used Orange. I'm out of ideas.
I've got nothing to add to that.
Oh. Justin takes off the hooks, or that pulls off the hook speed, rather. Whew. Angry Sword, that's a good one. Fits Justin, although he has yet to pick up his third upgrade.
Well, having the insert analogy sword here is really helpful. It does give you quite an upgrade over the Master Sword. Gold Sword's nice, but doesn't really give you too much of an upgrade over that. But I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just laughing at your Fire Rod call still.
I mean, it's not like it's the first time I've correctly called something ahead of time. Oh, there we go. Angry Sword for Angry Slashes. For Angry Justin. He's seeing red as well. I didn't even make that connection with Red Mail. Gets a red rupee for his trouble. And some more bombs. Let's go with that.
Also, the Titans Mitts at this point are holding the runners back from a few things, but they can clear out Skull Woods. They can grab that other item. They are clearing a lot of overworld now, but it's routing in very nicely, so that certainly isn't an either-or option for them. They're just kind of taking care of some things.
Yeah, it is pretty clear that this seed does want you to explore the overworld. Although we have yet to see either of our runners go into Eastern Palace. I don't believe that we've seen a dip in there, and it is already available since the very start of the game. So
that's true. I'm guessing that both runners might be holding out to route those in together, Eastern and Pod. But we'll see what they end up doing. But I assume that may be what they may be thinking about in the back of their heads.
okay, a random bomb for nothing.
Justin's just hemorrhaging bombs at this point.
Ooh, meanwhile, lunchtime. Going into desert. An interesting choice. Sorry?
I was going to say, did we have a ledge check?
Yes. I don't recall what it was. Probably just an arrow braid. Justin getting his Book of Medora will be able to, whoops, not get the correct pixel. Might want to flip open that book for a little tutorial, Justin.
Ouch.
Get schooled. 2 pixels is all the leeway that you get with... well... 2 pixels of leeway is all that you get for doing that trick where you dash at a... Justin, stop being so bad. Let me finish my explanation. Just kidding. If only I were... A bonk as well? Oh, now he's just rubbing it. Okay.
Anyway. All the memes?
Oh, doesn't work, Justin. You should know this by now. Only physical items can damage the burger snake.
And Lunchtime got his 2 items from Desert Palace, and both were fiduciary, so I think he's going to probably head on out of here to go on to his next adventure.
Yeah, with both items fine, that does make the land molars completely... Wait.
Oh, we got our...
Wait, is it...
both items.
Is it a crystal? No, it was a red pendant. I vividly remember that... What? Lunchtime. Stop it! What are you doing?
He's got a score to settle with land molars. 3 scores, in fact. I mean, maybe he's hoping that we got ourselves a pedestal seat here, because that's a possibility.
Yeah, although a bit early to be calling any such rash gambles. Although it might pay off in the end, but it might also be a case of him miscounting items. But we'll just have to see if either we are wrong, or that Lunchtime is wrong, or that he made a conscious decision to go away. We'll have to ask him about that after the race is done. But for now, we are going to get the land molars fight 3 squares, as you mentioned, using the spherical ice rod to get rid of the line of circles. Anyway, it's over.
And a map is the prize here, along with the red pendant. We do have all 3 medallions at this point, so that's pretty good for the runners.
Oh, wow.
Because they don't have to check either of those medallion-required dungeons in Misery Mire and T-Rock, so that'll be kind of a nice insurance policy for both of them.
Yeah, that will definitely keep us out of Schrodinger's Go mode. If we do get all the items before checking either Mire or Turtle Rock. And speaking of checking lunchtime, going to give us our first look into Eastern Palace. Although with Lunchtime collecting a pendant, Justin now heading into Desert Palace, hoping that that he will be able to count his items correctly. What could be on the pedestal so far?
I think bow, and it sounds like chat saying Cane of Samaria as well.
That depends on the key layout of Ice Palace, but yes, if Ice Palace is favorable, then it is very much possible. The only thing that cannot be on the pedestal is the Mirror due to Storm Palace and the Timesmith due to Ice Palace.
Justin's got a song in his heart and a jump in his step. No,
yes,
I thought that sounded nice.
No, this is all pre-recorded. We are from the future. Okay, people in the VOD are going to have no idea why I just said that.
Yeah.
And neither do you, I don't think. No, we're live. I hope.
We are indeed live, much to the head shaking of every moderator who put us in charge of this bucket today.
Yeah, we just got some major latency indeed from chat.
Well, I will say we missed, or we didn't miss. I saw on lunchtime side that indeed bow locking is a thing for pod, so we are not going to be finding anything there.
Oh, interesting. Although there has been a little glitch discovered recently by using a potion by going left in the room before the Gorias, or the Mimics rather.
Wait. What's happening here?
Breaking news, we interrupt this story for lunchtime. Going to... Oh, I know why. Probably because he thinks it's Aginim, and they want to Agina. I have no idea. Why would you go up here?
For the memories. Thanks for the memories, Aginim.
I mean, we're not playing Key Sanity, so we're not going to find any other items except for 2 small keys required to beat the tower. Although it is refreshing to see this every once in a while. Or lunchtime might really want that portal in Hyrule Castle.
Or really want that piece of heart.
Oh yeah, this is the new 100% tournament, I guess. No, it's not. Please don't believe everything that I say.
Or even a third of it.
Actually, you might be better off not listening to me at all. Oops, Justin. Hitting that beetle. Oh my god.
So many bombs.
Oh, Justin, though, being able to route a bit more efficiently with that fire rod, we'll be able to check the last part of Skull Woods. Now, I'm not sure about the amount of items that have been collected, so I'm not sure if there's an item left.
I believe there is an item, well, just one left here, but Justin's gonna beat Mothula first, and then if need be, check that chest in the back of Skullwoods.
Yeah, I'm hoping for maybe like a mirror, so that whenever Justin does finish up Skull Woods, we can get that pedestal check in to see if lunchtime has some excellent clairvoyance. Wow, Justin melting through that Mothula fight.
Alright, getting his 3rd crystal of the game at 43 minutes. Pretty impressive, as lunchtime is going to go into his Agate for Fun match.
I mean, a very cruel type of fun. Oh, well, first opportunity, it's already starting. Aghanim, wow, has a 50-50 chance of shooting a reflectable energy ball or a blue ball, which will split into smaller orbs that will damage you and cannot be reflected. So we'll just have to see every first shot and every first shot after a lightning phase, and the last one, well, yeah, I'm just reading chat.
This is pretty spectacular. I didn't realize that the Help Us King had a statistical. What's happening? What's happening?
For those of you watching the video on demand, blue balls refer to an attack Aghanim makes. This attack is undesired since it can't be repelled back at him. Unlike the yellow ball attack, the first Aghanim fight consists of repeating cycles of the following 5 attacks. Yellow ball, 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. Lightning. Aghanim is defeated after being hit by 6 yellow balls. I mean, I did just read it, so I don't know why you're agreeing with me like I... Oh, lunchtime though, gonna get his fire up. Yes, them. Gonna get his fire up from the catfish as Justin is going to find out that he is bow-locked, in fact, from Palace of Darkness.
So, where do you go from here? Once you've beaten Skullwoods, and you're missing some items to get into some of the other dungeons.
I'm trying to think of any location that our runners might have skipped.
They could dip into Misery Mire. They won't be able to complete it, but they can certainly dip into it. And how dare you, Justin? How dare you let that bee go? That bee is supposed to be for later.
It's like the second best item in the game. Oh, lunchtime. Angry Quake from the Quakefish.
No, they can't. They can't do it. Oh, they cannot. I don't know where you go because you can't do Misery Mire at this point without the Titan's Mets.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I don't run this game. Yeah, where do you go? We don't have access to Swan Palace. That is out of the question. Eastern Palace has got to be the play at this point.
Yeah, the 3 items in there that are possible have to be the next step for these guys, but they've been making some fun calls, so I'm a little confused myself.
Yeah, definitely some interesting choices have been made. As we do find out that... Okay, good. As we do find out that the Waterfall Fury gives us some blue potion for free, actually, which is always nice.
Can we have a bomb counter for Justin? I want to know how many bombs that he sheds by the end of this game.
In the thousands. Enough to level the entirety of the Light World.
Incoming bomb, here it comes. He's gonna bomb Zora. It's gonna happen. Oh, no, he's gonna bomb both Zora.
Although it will not have any effect due to, for starters, Zora is a water type, so fire type attacks are ineffective, as well as Zora used dive, therefore being invulnerable to attacks. Fourth, will franchise breaking aside. Not sure where Justin is going. He did already check up here, I believe.
Could he be going for... I mean, I don't know why he would, but I was thinking Spike Cave? Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he is. Oh, with that blue potion, I think... it's going to be close with this. Although, if anyone can do it, I'm sure that Justin will be successful in his endeavors. Well, this is definitely a risky call to make, but let's get through it with the use of the hookshot.
Doesn't get a lot in return, but certainly... Oh, and sheds... Add that to the bomb counter. 2 plus 2.
-1.
Divided by 3.
Math. Link's type. Link doesn't get stab, he gives it. Link is the hero type. Or rather, the hero archetype. Eh? Eh? Oh, finally, Eastern Palace.
It looks like lunchtime is taking care of Mothula via some hammer strats, and we are getting our first, as you said, stay on our first Eastern dip, which has to be the play at this point. I don't know where else they could go.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're going to be happy to find those Titan Smiths. Okay.
Not the burrito. They're not happy to find that.
I mean, maybe if they're hungry. But then again, Link doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep. You can just leave him there forever, and he'll be just fine. Although, realism aside, Justin making excellent use of the hook shot gets himself the biggie for his troubles, as Lunchtime is following closely behind. Okay, Link sleeps for a total of 1 button press, after which he is immediately woken up to full attention by his uncle yelling, "Excuse me, princess," as he runs out the house for whatever reason. Oh wow, and the blue potion. Those are not the Titan Smiths.
Just let's back up for a moment here, Stan. Can you imagine being woken up by a relative screaming, "Excuse me, princess," as they dart from the house in the middle of the night?
That would be amazing. I mean, first of all, I would be still half asleep because, like, hello? What are you doing in the middle of the night, screaming, "Excuse me, princess"? Second of all, I would be like, that's odd, and go to bed. Nothing more, actually, to be honest. I like sleeping. It's nice.
That's nice. Alright, well, we're getting a possible last item here, and it is the Titan's Mitts. So we have a lot open to... my god, I just had a seizure looking at Justin's screen.
Wow. Yeah, careful. May contain flashing or strobing images. Wow, I forgot English just then.
English hard.
Bird dodge. Sorry, what did you say?
English hard.
Yeah, scream.
Okay, well, that's just
reference.
Well, excuse me, Queen. Justin
is on Dead Rock.
And he's on Death Mountain doing those Dark World Death Mountain checks, which is a great idea at this point.
Yes. I agree with what you said. Lunchtime, meanwhile, getting his golden oven mittens. We'll be very happy with those. We'll probably follow suit behind Justin going to the Dark Death Mountain area. 7 items to be found within this. No, that is Light World. Never mind. I'm a liar. This is why I don't run this game.
All right. Well, we have a Hookshot Cave, and that's got to be the progression here. I'm just assuming at this point, or we could or it doesn't have to be. It could be Ice Palace, as Lunchtime is headed there.
Oh, a shield. Whoops. Yeah, Justin, you should know by now, you can't hookshot to a rupee. Anyway, getting more rupees for his trouble, actually. You do get the butter sword! Woo! Oh my god! Not sure if he's happy to find that, or
Nope, he's throwing bombs. He's not happy.
Not happy.
Or maybe that's a celebratory bomb throw. I mean, is there a difference between the two?
I mean, technically, fireworks are just explosives. Albeit less dangerous.
Put his eye out with those bombs.
Lunchtime, diving into Ice Palace. It is a green pendant, so completing it would grant him with an extra item from Sahasrara. We still have that mirror on the table. which I'm still going to call his Atsahashwa.
I'm gonna call that it's in Ice Palace somewhere. That's what I'm going with.
I'm going to say that the bow's in Ice Palace, though. Just to make things a bit more interesting. King's Tomb check, meanwhile.
King's Tomb. That's interesting.
Well, beat you to it.
But
and the Trojan heart of the king. So, Prof Gamer, do you want to build a snowman?
I absolutely want to build a snowman.
Absolutely not! Excuse me! Oh, meanwhile, Lunchtime setting up for a perfect bomb jump. And he gets through it on his first try. Definitely not an easy trick to do, requiring 2 pixel perfect placements of both Link's character as well as a bomb. Now, whenever Justin goes into Ice Palace to get his bow and eventually Mirror, I lost my train of thought. Jeremiah, meanwhile, with those googly eyes, being a charmer as ever, as charming as ever. What is English?
Jeremiah was a good friend of mine. All right, so you just be really kind to him.
Sure.
Whoa. Ah.
50 quid. Valuable in a sense, but not to our runners. Pretty worthless. Wow, that was not much of a joke, but I made it a joke anyway.
For the Americans joining us, a quid is a pound.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Banker here.
Listen, everyone should follow the imperial system, and everyone should follow the dollar system.
No, that is...
No, a pound like a sterling silver pound.
Yes. And no, Pichu... well, technically, Pichu does evolve by leveling, but it requires a happiness value of 255 before he is willing to actually evolve into Pikachu. After which, it requires a Thunderstone to evolve into Raichu, which can be done immediately, regardless of happiness level.
Yes.
Bugnet!
Oh, the nets! The best item in the game! Best item in the game. Game over. Everyone just shut off the stream.
Well, we got to see it used first. We got to see that swagging him. No, meanwhile, we are getting the Maya check with the bow.
Ooh, the bow. I said it was here. You go back and you look at this VOD. I said it.
I can attest.
If anyone is good at on-the-spot editing of VODs, just go back and edit that in.
Yeah, just like go back in time and edit in real time before he's... yeah.
What?
Justin, how did you do that?
Whoops!
How? I don't even see how he missed that pixel, Hyman. What? Ay.
Stan, we're having some consumer complaints in the chat. I think we need to be serious.
Okay, it does look like Justin is going to go ahead to the Palace of Darkness compound, where he will be paying the Monkey Kiki a exorbitant amount of 110 rupees to get into the Palace of Darkness, although he already did that, so he will be taking his bow and going to the Burlock side. At lunchtime, we'll be dropping down into the hole to the lower level of the Ice Palace, basement number 7, to fight the boss of that area. Encased in ice, we'll be using the Bombo's Medallion spell, which takes up about a quarter of his magic bar to release the shell and unleash the power of Cold Stare.
Indeed, and Justin, of course, is no longer bow-locked into your pod, as he does have both the bow and the hammer. The silver arrows will make it very nice for him to beat.
Oh my god! Goodbye, Cold Stare. Sorry, I don't want to disturb the lesson, but I've got to give commendations to that Cold Stare fight. That That was insane. Sorry, continue.
As I was saying, Justin now is going to take care of these enemies with a Quicksilver arrow shot, picking up 2 items in the what is going on at lunchtime side.
Oh my god! Oh. Imagine if he deleted his account. What? His account? What is this? Please register online on ALTTPR.co.uk for a free account. As an added bonus, if you sign up within 24 hours, you get a free piece of heart.
I signed up yesterday and it was the best thing I ever did.
Yeah, and then in the commercial, it's like live before ALTTP Randomizer. It's just like massively desaturated of someone fumbling, and with like a giant cross over the screen, and then like a little imaginary cloud overlay around the edges. How life could be, and then this nonsense. It's what you get.
Okay. All right. Well, we're in pod. We're getting some keys, as Dr. Bob Tastic would call it. It is the mullet dungeon, which, you know what? The mullet is a powerful haircut. I would like us to bring that back. No, not loving the mullet.
I don't actually know what that looks like. Let me mullet haircut.
Listen, it's party in the back, business in the front.
I'm gonna skip by that one, as we do get lunchtime in the hype cave going to be picking up his golden sword. As we do get to see a very rare bomb jump from Justin, skipping having to flick that crystal switch.
Ooh, and he's going to do he's going to do the hammer jump. Bazinga gets that piece of heart. If there's a mullet mansion, can we name a dungeon like High Pony? Like, you know how the High Ponies were the big thing for the guys a couple of years ago?
For the who, sorry?
The High Pony hair. You know, when guys took their long hair and they put it in a pony on the top of their head. Can we have a dungeon named after that? Would that be like Tower of Hera, because you have to sort of ascend it?
I mean, there is an island in Generation 7 Pokemon called Pony Island.
I mean,
I guess.
What even is Pony Island?
It is the location where the Guardian Tree, or whatever the bloody they decided to call it, where you can refight previous champions as well as previous gym leaders. Anyway,
back in the world of actual commentary, we do have lunchtime going into the Meyer shed.
Oh my.
Getting his bow,
yeah.
And I've sparked quite a debate.
Happy with that.
I sparked a debate about the man bun. Personally, I thought the man bun was a pretty decent hairstyle.
We're still talking about this? What?
Yes, it's very impactful. Very impactful, Stan.
Well, you get a set statement, am I right? I mean, Link's sporting pink hair for this installment, so hey, anything can happen.
All right, well,
and that is actually not a joke. Canonically, in this game, Link has pink hair, which I assume is a miscoloration because it's supposed to be blonde, obviously. Yeah, sorry. Go on with your actual commentary. I'll be in the corner.
Stands in timeout. We have Justin going into the basement now of the Palace of Darkness, which is a crystal, so he'll be picking up his next crystal here shortly over the hour mark with the Butter Sword, with the hammer, with Red Mail, and plenty of hearts. He will have absolutely no problem at this as he runs into a Terra Pit. All right, and Lunchtime also making the pod play. So both of these runners are making the play available to them that is fully clearable, and so we will be seeing if I lost count at this point, but we'll be seeing perhaps if our friend Helmut King has an item for them. And Justin hammering away on Helmut Storm with those hammer strats and using bomb strats. I was just about to say I wish bomb strats had come back, and lo and behold, Justin has made my entire life. All right, we got some arrows and some bombs, and wow, we have a lot of beetles fouling up the field for Lunchtime, but Justin is done with pod. That is making it his fourth crystal of the game. And yeah, so we're going to be moving on, seeing so he gives a quick little affirmation slash at the entrance of our dungeon. We will see where Justin goes next.
Oh, I'm out of timeout. Whoops. I was not playing my video game back in class. What do you mean? Hi.
Welcome back, Stan. Game's over. We actually beat Ganon. It's done.
Oh, this is the exhibition? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see Lunchtime getting all of the best items in the game actually. Oh, we didn't need to do Maya. Interesting. Whoops.
Are we thinking there might be some vanilla action in terms of... Ooh, bird toss!
What? He despawned it by using bombos! How could he do that? Everyone, please, a moment of silence for Swagbird. We were so close to the Swagbird toss, but unfortunately, it was not to be.
No, I thought he tossed the bird.
Yeah, while he did, he used bombos a bit too early. Therefore, due to bombos taking up almost every single sprite slot within the game's internal data. As we all know, the Super Nintendo is not the most powerful system, and thereby, if there are too many sprites on the screen, all the ones, or to be more exact, less important ones, will be despawned, which is what happened during the Bombos animation.
Whoa,
She finds Vanilla Cane!
What? I called it. I called it. You can go back in the VOD and you will see that I actually really called this one.
Yes.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah, I think we might be in go mode, Stan, and I think we just... No, we are not in go mode. We need a mirror. We need a mirror.
For what exactly?
No, we don't need a mirror. Just kidding.
Educational lessons with your favorite commentary team.
So, Stan, at 1 minute and 8 seconds, we are in go mode.
1 minute 8? What is this, a jet seed?
Absolutely.
Oh, my dear.
Shoot dang.
God dog, Gina.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. I am. Swiftly moving onwards, Lunchtime in the Palace of Darkness, putting those silver arrows to use. As Justin, now in go mode, is going to want to fight that big key as soon as possible.
And with the silver arrows, butter sword, red mail, and the kitchen sink, Justin Z is going to have no problem going now to Vitreous and taking him out handily.
Although with the expense of a little bit of time for searching for that big key, though. But then again, I suppose it's an eye for an eye.
Hey-o. What are the chances that one of these guys just blind pulls the pad for, like, giggles?
Well, I think it's more likely that one of them will find the mirror before that happens. No? The reason that we don't need the mirror is because Skullwoods is a pendant.
Swamp Palace.
Swamp Woods. Skull Palace. Yeah.
Come on, lunchtime. I want to see some bomb straps on this Helmosaur. Don't give us the huge.
How awfully NNG. Well, besides
How droll.
the sword. How boring.
Indeed.
You cannot be doing this. Justin, what are you doing? You haven't activated the special glitch yet. You can't be doing this.
It's absolute bollocks, is what it is.
I think you are, mate. I think you are. It's hot garbage, this one. Aye, aye, aye. Aye, aye, Captain. Let's go. Setting full sail to the middle of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. Well, putting the icing on the cake, Vitria's time. Silver Arrow is going to be rattling off those shots. 1 arrow per eye, 2 arrows per big eye. Fun fact, oh my god, that damage is Vitrious? Ugh.
That was pretty cool. Yes.
Lunchtime. Finding out that the mirror was in fact not on Sahasra as I predicted. It would not be on Sahasra. You can go back in the VOD and check.
I will neither confirm nor deny those facts.
I mean, for those of you watching this in the future, this video will self-destruct in 20 minutes. Imagine
cool.
that final time being 1:32.
That would be, well, is it out of the realm of possibility at this point?
I mean, depending on Turtle Rock. Justin, what are you doing?
I want someone to clip together every time we say, Runner, what are you doing?
Maybe he wanted to do Eastland first. I guess? But why not just... Oh wait, no, Justin already, Oh, both of our owners, yeah, shout out to our tracker.
Shout out to our tracker who's putting up with every last shenanigan going on here. Jake Hart, you are the real winner of this randomizer race.
Oh my dear. Vo-hi-yo, Raccoon Man.
Alright, well, we're about to go into our Armos fight. It's gonna be fairly quick with these silver arrows.
I mean, the game doesn't really expect you to have the silver arrows. Justin, get in the pot. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so lunchtime now has 1 crystal remaining. But again, I'm not putting out of the realm of possibility that these guys are going to I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't know what he's doing.
Wait,
Oh, he's going to Misery Mire.
you
Okay.
don't know what who is doing? What?
I didn't know. I'm so turned backwards from this race because of the things.
All the things.
There's so many things.
Oh my. Whew.
They're never gonna let us do this again.
Nope. Oh, we're gonna be here for all evening. Probably the last one.
Alright, so here's what's going on. We have Lunchtime going into Mire, cleaning up his penultimate dungeon. We have Justin cleaning up his penultimate crystal dungeon. And then we are off to the races.
Well, mine is Turtle Rock, of course. Or plus Turtle Rock, rather.
Well, that's why I call it the penultimate dungeon, Stan. Penultimate.
Oh, well, excuse me, Professor. Can you upgrade my Pokedex?
Yeah, excellent. No, I cannot.
What is your favorite tree type?
Oh. Alright, now Justin going for his ultimate dungeon here in Turtle Rock. Despite all the memeing that has happened this game, is going for an exceptional time. 1:16, 1 hour and 16 going into T-Rock.
Yeah, despite the explosive nature of this run, definitely a fast one so far. Of course, we did get the boots fairly early, but other than that, our runners are making excellent headway through the seed. Lunchtime, meanwhile, will be receiving his Vic key, just as Justin will be going into Turtle Rock, his final dungeon. And one nice thing about having Turtle Rock to do as your final dungeon, is Justin.
Ooh. Wah, wah.
I mean, I know you're 5-1 and all. Okay, just kidding. These guys are like a million times better than I could ever be. So,
I would like to second what Shanda said in the chat. Despite how much memeing and goofing around these guys have been doing, I can't even breathe close to their time.
I mean, I can barely breathe right now, so let alone play this game.
Send help to Stan's house. I want a blind pedestal pull. I'm just saying that right now, and I'm gonna make that call right now. I want the blind pedestal pull. So if we can get that to happen, let's get that to happen.
Well, with the way that these runners have been treating this seed, that might be a possibility. Well, that would mean that we still need to clear Swamp Palace, which in and of itself is a big time investment. But with, as I mentioned, with whatever these runners have been doing so far, I doubt that they'll have a ruckus about a bit more time spent in Swamp Palace. Oh, Lunchtime actually got the Maya block glitch. Okay, how am I going to go about explaining this?
Yeah, good luck. I magic. That's how I explain it. Magic.
Well, as Lunchtime is finishing off Vitreous and Justin gets the Smoky from Turtle Rock, the Misery Mire block glitch happens due to a misalignment when you first enter the area. If you enter the Darkwood portal from the Swamp of Misery with a specific X and Y coordinate, the game will be in a bugged state, as it mostly all of the time is anyway. After which, if a Sumaira block is thrown into the pit right before the block switch, it will be placed on a different layer, I believe. whereas firing the fire rod will overwrite the Sumaya block, making it somehow activate the switch that is right next to it. And there are two applications within Mizumaya, one right after the crystal switch and one right before the boss room, which saves a grand total of 7 to 11 seconds with the current NMG route.
So in other words, magic.
Yes, much like everything else in this game. Oh my god, Justin! Almost outruns that rabbit beam. Does get caught in the end though. As Lunsum is making his way up. Oh, Vanilla Bicky.
So the big question in everyone's mind is where is the mirror?
Yes, mimic it. No. What am I saying?
Sorry, I stepped on Swag Duck.
I'm the swagging duck. I'll fry you to and fro. Okay. I'm not gonna perform a cappella because I am fairly confident that there are headphone users. Justin, meanwhile, blowing up the side of the mountain.
Looked like Justin was laying an egg.
Sorry?
It looked like Justin was laying an egg. It looked like he was laying an egg.
In what universe do people lay eggs? What?
In this universe of fairy-wielding people running around into Hyrulean castles and saving princesses.
Fairy-wielding? What?
Hey, listen. Watch out.
Stop. Oh, dear. Fairy magic aside, what is pure magic to me is lunchtime with that Aghanim play. Pretty much, like, 3 to 5 minutes behind Justin at the moment.
Wow, that was a nice kick there.
Kobe.
Wrong sport. Did I sports
checking laser bridge? Not sure what he's trying to find at this point. He has pretty much all the safeties he could possibly. Oh my! Goodbye.
That was spectacular. Oh, good. He got his compass. That's what he was looking for. That's all Justin wanted was a compass.
Oh yeah, he needed to know exactly where the boss was, obviously, because I mean, you know, if you couldn't tell already, this guy has no idea what he's doing.
Could the mirror be on Trinex? Hold on. Can the mirror be on Trinex?
Yes, it
so
can.
I'm calling it. Mirror Trinex. Done.
Mushroom Trinex. Into mirror.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going 2 layers. Just like ogres and onions and cakes. And technically this game, it is one of the first revolutionary games to utilize multiple planes that can be interacted with. Meanwhile,
Alright, here we go.
Onyx goes down to the butter sword.
Oh, bom, 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 bom.
Boo.
Ooh, hey Stan, you know what time it is?
Time to get a new watch.
We gotta do the thing. We gotta do the thing with the stuff.
Ooh, this.
Oh, don't do the stuff yet, chat. We have to start the thing.
Yeah, you're too early. I mean, there we go.
There, I did the thing.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Stan. Take us away.
There are 22 item locations in Ganon's Tower. Justin, you already got hook speed. Go. One of which contains a big key. And tile room is an option. But it might not be in tile room, but it's probably in tile room. Anyway, they're probably going to check the tile room. So 22 is going to be my guess, which will be tile room.
And if you donated 250 bits or subscribed to any of the speed gaming channels, please get your guess in now, and then you can be chance on our leaderboard. We're going to be stopping the game momentarily, so quick, get those numbers in. I'm going for 14. You, Stan?
22. Tile room, specifically. Which is probably then going to be number 3. Going by the way that these people have been playing. Yeah, I always forget about that. That you can be on the leaderboard. Where you will be forever remembered for the person that won the 1 in 22 odds a couple times.
First 2 chests, garbage.
Ooh, Justin pausing for a moment whether or not to go tile room. Little does he know that the big key is probably there.
No key on torch.
Oh, it's going back!
He's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing it! He's doing the thing! Guys, he's doing the thing.
All the things. Nice throw there.
Stan, I'm so excited. Oh, he's going right side. Whoa, juking us.
Whoa, man. I would not have guessed. Careful with that master hand. War master hand.
Things are getting awfully spicy here on Justin's side. We are 3 item locations in, so let's see what happens.
Definitely a bit of a curious routing so far. Although we do have the map to the dungeon, so that does make things a little bit easier. As you do find that cave, you can use that entire room.
The escape. So 7 items in. Yeah.
Lunchtime though, onto the second phase of the Trinex fight.
It's not often you see full right side, but here we are. Here we are with Justin Z going full right. We're gonna see if maybe Bob has the item or the Ice Armos and one of their 3 items in the back.
Only rupees in Bob's belongings. Although more excitedly, we get the sequel to Eastern Palace, Almost Nights on Ice, front row tickets, get your cameras. Actually, no photos allowed, because that might distract our performers. And it's not right side.
Yeah, not right side in those Ice Armos. No, Bob. Oh, good, he evened it off as 3. I was getting a little upset with my Type A personality and all.
Justin, what are you doing? You can't walk on thin air.
Oh, Justino, what are you doing? Bombing the big chest. Bombing that big chest.
Mirror in GT big chest.
Ooh, hey Stan, it's a high 5.
Oh my. This suddenly became really serious.
Chest 12.
What?
Boom.
Mirror shield. Oh my. Wow, both of these runners getting the big key.
All right, Helier, congrats on your 12 guests, and we're going to go ahead and put you onto that leaderboard.
Lunchtime? Lunchtime, where are you going? You have 2 small keys. And the big key. That's all you need. Oh no. I doubt that he didn't notice that he got the big key. Or maybe he just wants to find that mirror.
I mean, don't we all?
Yes.
Isn't the mirror the absolute meaning of life?
Actually, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, for any of you out there, appreciate your own self. Because you are special in your own unique way.
And when you look in the mirror, you see the specialist person of all. Did get some powder though, so that's kind of nice for lunchtime. Yeah, got some powder to continue doing what he's doing.
Damn, I doubt that powder was hindering his progression. Although he does have access now to another item location, which might also hold the mirror for us. And to indulge any possible new viewers, both of these runners are already guaranteed a spot in the bracket, so it is a slight possibility that they are not taking this race seriously. And neither are we, in all honesty.
Daniel, I'm taking this match very serious, Daniel. Alright?
Serious.
I'm taking it super serial, okay?
But the question is, do you add milk before or after?
What are you, an animal? You have to add it after.
Right?
Ooh, nice zeros, or 1 cycle landmill is, well, 0 cycle technically, didn't even really get out of the ground. I'm going 1. Going 1.
Oh, Justin gets the satisfying triple kill.
Big 20 in
the big chest.
Woo!
Oh yeah. Big chests rewards a big 20.
Noise.
I would not have it any other way.
Alright, Stan, time to serious up here. Serious up. We got Justin going into the Moldorm 2 fight, which is the super serialist of serialist fights.
Yes, the most crunchios fight of them all. Captain Crunch, which is not actually a captain according to the stripes on his sleeve. He is supposed to be a sergeant, I believe.
God, I've been lied to my entire life.
Right? How could they
do that? You know what also is awesome? Lunchtime's during the towel room right now.
Oh yeah, he obviously wants his mirror. Or his mushroom. Or, I don't know what No, Master Hand!
Oh, man! Oh, now he's gonna have to do it over again.
I mean,
which is exactly what he's doing.
Oh my god, stop!
This is a race to see who pushes done first, but not in a good way. Ooh, we gonna get a hover?
Oh, Moldorm says no!
Noldorm!
Oh,
alright, so here's the fun trivia. Stan, some fun trivia that I know you know because you heard it last time I commed with you. This platform is in the shape of a bat.
Coincidence? Moldorm says no, yes, maybe.
Survey
I don't know.
Moldorm.
I'm just a centipede, millipede, whatever, over 9,000 p.
I believe it's the not a millipede. Ooh, some bomb strats. Can we bomb strat Moldorm? I don't know that anyone's ever that people tried.
No, you cannot damage. I don't believe you can damage anyway.
Alright, here it is. The real chest of the game. 5 arrows.
And he does nothing with it. Well.
Yeah, come on, Justin. You memed the entire game and you couldn't give us that one last go. Well, Stan, we're about to head into my favorite math-based boss, trigonometry. Let's see if Justin paid attention in school to his acute and obtuse angles.
Well.
His 180 degree is spot on.
Ooh, barely.
120 was okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow, look at all those chickens.
Bomb Aghanim. Bomb Aghanim. Bomb Aghanim. Oh, come on, Stan.
It's not...
I mean, come on, Justin. You're not playing Stan.
Oh, right. Let me just grab my controller real quick.
Quick, I'm putting you in, Stan.
I've been... lunchtime.
Come on. Oh, Justin's probably going for the fairy. I thought he was doing something else.
Please go to Aghanim. He's got...
What?
Stop! No! Don't actually do it! Why?
He's doing it.
You can't be serious. He's gonna...
this stuff.
Where are you going? It's gonna do Cursed Fairy. What are you hoping to find? You've already got all the bottles. What are you looking for?
He's bringing the big bomb to Aghanim. Oh no, he's bringing his cannon.
He's
bringing
buying
the big
bombs.
bomb to cannon.
Oh, he left it behind! You're buying too much crap, Okay. Meanwhile, as Justin searches for whatever he's looking for, maybe some motivation to finish off Ganon, lunchtime is
just drop the bomb down the hole. Just drop it down the hole and we'll call it a game.
That was hilarious. He got blocked by the bomb as he tried to dash away.
What is lunchtime doing at this point?
Well, lunchtime is running in and out of the same room. Justin, though, will be getting... I mean, like...
Oh my god, my heart hurts.
Well, there you Bob. The mirror! The mirror! It's what? Yes! We're going to Swamp, guys!
Oh my god, he's actually gonna do it.
Stop,
He's actually gonna do it. He's actually gonna do it.
Stop, no! What are you doing?
This is the best thing ever.
This could be a sub 130 seed. Yet we're still here, clearing pendant dungeons for, I don't know, maybe like half magic. I don't know, like what is going on? Okay,
oh my
well,
God.
in all
God
essence,
bless everyone. God bless us, everyone.
In all essence, if you're still looking for items, Swamp Palace, not a bad idea. It does have 6 unique items. So, Justin Z is definitely making a somewhat unorthodox, excellent decision to go into Swamp Palace over Desert or Ice, I guess.
Stan. What? Did I or did I not call a blind pedestal pull? It's gonna happen.
I am fully and well anticipating.
I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited.
I am on the edge of my seat. Literally, I'm almost falling over right now.
Our interview is going to consist of one question.
What?
Why? Or what?
What?
Or who?
Why? When?
Where? How?
All of the W questions.
How many?
It's 7? 6? How many are there? I don't know. I haven't been to school
Oh
in
my
ages.
god.
Oh
You know,
my.
they tell us commentators that we cannot meme. So we're letting the runners do all the memeing.
Yeah, we don't need to add anything to this. This is already a clown fiesta.
I believe it's pronounced Fiesta de Payaso.
Okay?
Exactamente.
Nani?
Anyway, we got lunchtime clearing out some chests here. Are we? You know, Justin, if you're gonna do a full clear, at least go left side.
I mean, maybe he's hoping for both of the dungeon items to be on the left side. That would be amazing to have the God Swamp, I guess. I mean,
Chat's
you know what?
Chat's getting out of hand, Stan. Chat's getting out of hand.
Oh my vamos. Shinderu.
Hover, hover, hover.
Oh, what?
Wow! Whap bump down.
Shovel!
A shovel!
I mean, Justin
Mirror
has
out.
to mirror out right now.
He has to
Oh
mirror
wait, he
out
does
right
have the
now.
mirror. Oh no, wait, he does have. What am I saying?
Hover, hover, hover.
Hover back to the modern platform. No.
Just go down. Just
Doesn't
go
do
down
anything
again.
with a chest either. I'm disappointed.
Alright, well, we got Argus happening right now, so like, it's cool.
But yeah, with that, lunchtime has taken a huge lead. Already into the wow, I can't even. Agnim. Kim Jam. Swaganim. Oh my days.
I want a blind pedestal pole. I want it, and I want it right now.
Well, you're gonna have to learn the values of appreciation and
But Daddy, I want a blind pedestal pole right now.
But my dear son, you have to.
He's doing it. He's still doing the thing.
Obviously, the play for that half magic is going to be Palace of Icicles, ice cubes,
Ice baby. Oh my God, it's happening.
fire
What
and
is
ice.
happening?
Oh,
Whoops.
oh!
Let's
Lunchtime
just do
into
the
the Ganon
thing.
fight is
He's gonna do
going
the
to
thing.
be the first one into the Ganon fight. Will definitely pull off or pull ahead.
I want there to be a fall, but not because it's an accident. But shut up, lunchtime. Shut
What?
up.
He's
What's
saving
happening?
quitting the Ganon fight. This is unheard of.
This is the best thing ever. This is better than Christmas, Hanukkah, Super Bowl, every single holiday all rolled into one. He's doing the things, Stan. He's doing the things.
He sure is. What? We got debated hard.
So Stan,
Oh my.
Stan, bringing it to real. I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna sign up with my buddy Stan. It's gonna be good commentary. I'm gonna get out in time for a quick dinner before my match tonight. These runners are 5-1. It's gonna be far sub 2. It's gonna be the best thing ever. Yeah.
Yeah, about those evening. Justin! Sorry, but that was insanely amusing to watch him just fumble about. Your life before Randomizer.
I have to play Pong.
Oh man.
Oh
this
my God.
cannot- Oh my.
This is
Using a
just
bomb on the
absurdity.
switch. Interesting tactic. Does get it though. Very commendable. That is not easy. Just as this bomb jump. Although with the amount of bombs that Justin has experience with, I doubt that this bomb jump is going to be tough at all. Lunchtime does get his mirror though, so we'll be able to full clear Swamp Palace.
I want someone to try to take that big bomb into Ganon. I want it to happen. I do.
Wait, you can take the big bomb into the Ganon fight?
No, but I want him to try.
I never actually tried that. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you, when you have Ganon open, go to a pendant dungeon? Why?
I don't know.
Why use smart?
Wait
What?
a minute. What's happening?
Oh my god. So you know that picture of yeah,
I know
that
many
one
pictures.
guy, that very
That guy
famous
with the
guy.
thing. The dude.
Yeah, the one karate dude. That's like not
Ralph Macchio?
No, the Japanese one or Asian one.
I mean, Ralph Macchio's pretty famous. He was the Karate Kid.
The one where he goes, "What?" That's me right now.
I mean, yeah.
Like
Seriously?
Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee.
Oh, but
Mr. Lee. Oh dear. How could I have forgotten? I mean,
Well,
I
Jesse,
knew that.
wait.
Oh, Jackie Chan. I mean, it was a
Stan.
test. It was a
Stan.
test. Ash Ketchum. Yes, it was
Stan.
Ash Ketchum all along.
Stan.
Yes,
Stan.
Professor Gaming.
No, I was just gonna say that you're a famous ninja, but will Justin do Aghanim 1?
I mean, he pretty much has to.
I mean, is he... logic?
I mean, if he doesn't, I would have loved to remind him, but according to tournament rules, we are not allowed to have any communications during the race. So hopefully Justin remembers that he needs to do Aghanim. Otherwise, I don't know.
Will we get a lumberjack cave item procurement?
Well, I mean, seeing as we are still missing 3 hearts, and there is a heart of some description on that platform, we could argue that it is 100% required to get it at this point. I mean, according to the routing that our runners are exploring. Ooh, we are gonna get a.
We're gonna get a
Never
Lambolas
mind.
fight. No, we're getting a Lambolas fight.
Wow, perfect mirror then. Wow.
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 Totally.
Wow. Bling.
That was a fantastic mirror.
That was a fantastic key dash. Very unorthodox setup as well. But it is valid. It is 4 pixels away from the door, which is in essence the requirement for a key dash. Due to the very nature that dashing works, you advance 4 frames when you are dashing, and if you are a multiple of 4 away, and you enter the unlock radius, which is, I believe, 2 or 3 pixels in front of the door, you can unlock the door and then immediately dash through.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like lunchtime did indeed miss a shovel. Very unfortunate. We'll have to go back for that.
But that shovel can bash Ganon in the head.
Well.
Guys, there's gonna be some in sync here. It's gonna be May. They're gonna pull this pedestal at the same time.
Oh my. I have no words for this. I have. Why?
This is literally
What
the
could
greatest
you
thing.
possibly want?
It's happening. Stan, it's happening. They're about to go to the pedestal. I'm so happy.
Oh my. Everything that we've always wanted in
I'm so
life
happy right now.
and in death. The pedestal in our hearts forever.
It's happening. Everyone.
Oh, the sync is, oh my god.
Everyone sit
Absolutely
down.
brilliant.
I am going with Kana Burna.
I am still going with Mushroom.
No, the bully's being a jerk. All right, here we go. Here we go. Stan, I want you to sing this out with me. I want you to sing this with me.
I don't know the
So
lyrics.
here we go, here we go, here we go. It's time for a pedestal pull that's completely unnecessary. 10 arrows!
10 arrows! Oh my god! Thank god they got that! That is 100% required!
Yes, you
need
killers.
with an extra 6! Well, 4 now for Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a moment of silence for the 10 arrows that were ripped away from their home.
Oh. Justin. He's making the call. Is he making the right call? I think he is, ladies and gentlemen.
We're doing the thing. We're doing the real thing.
Oh my god, we're doing the other thing. Meanwhile, Justin back in for fight number 2. Let's see if he saves and quit this time.
No way. Look what Justin's doing. No.
I mean, it's the obvious right choice. I mean...
I'm not buying that Lunchtime's gonna finish this off all the way.
I mean, he's still missing 3 hearts, for starters, so he can't finish, obviously.
He is in phase 3. He's getting close to I don't know what's happening right now. He's getting close to finishing this, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Quick disclosure to any new people joining us, as this, rightfully so, is profoundly confusing. It doesn't matter which of these runners actually comes out with the victory on this one, because both are already guaranteed a spot, so they're just having a bit of fun, and so are we. So please don't mind that we are not taking it serious. Because neither
We did it! Lunchtime has
finished off Ganon!
Ganon. GG's, perhaps, if he doesn't fall down to Lunchtime ATH with an official speedrun TV time of 1 hour, 52 minutes and 7
seconds.
He did the thing, guys. Lunchtime is the victor in this match between ridiculous and absurd. So, I am really looking forward to this interview. Yeah, let's get him in for an interview. Let's get Lunchtime in for this interview.
Oh please, I have all but one question that has been burning on my mind since what? 1 hour 20?
I mean,
oh, my.
I had a question starting at 1 second.
Oh, just so
let me
now,
see if I can
into
get...
his last dungeon of the game.
Sweet.
As we all know, this is a parallel to the current running tournament. This is the all dungeon category, in which every single dungeon has to be completed, which includes all the dependent dungeons, all the crystal dungeons, and both of the Aghanim fights. Oh my. Dropping bombs again. I am... Mekahini ho? What? Can someone tell me that reference, please? What?
That's a Pee Wee Herman reference, I think.
A what reference? I'm so confused. Oh my. Pee Wee Herman, never heard of that.
What? Stan.
I'm sorry. Ding dong, ringing the doorbell. Ganon's at the front door. You've been here before.
It's time for dinner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh my dear.
So we got Justin Z on his Ganon fight. And we're just going to be waiting here for a little bit of lunchtime action, hopefully, and or Justin finishing.
Yeah, at the same time though, Justin does have everything that he needs. Although that half magic. Oh my god, and more bombs. More bombs never hurt, guys. Just putting that out there.
Just throw those bombs out there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, throw them down.
Well, say goodbye to your bombs, everyone. Unfortunately, bombs don't actually do damage.
Stan, did you find the arrows in the light world?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Ooh, Justin got a silverless hit there. That was kind of nice. That was nice. Let's see if we can finish off Ganon now. And he does indeed. Justin finishes off the big
nice
pig.
Double.
And as soon as his race time, as soon as he crosses the threshold, granted that he crosses the threshold and doesn't just fall down.
Yeah, like
time.
anything can happen. This could still be a 3-hour seat.
Oh, that was not. Oh,
he's
what is
doing
happening?
the thing.
He's doing
the thing. There you go. Well done, Russ. Well
1
done.
hour, 56 minutes, and 32
GG.
seconds. Hey everyone, lunchtime's in chat, so we're gonna.
Yeah, if you do have any questions, which, I mean...
I have so many questions.
So with that, lunchtime, we'll be in the chat answering your questions. Meanwhile, we are going to try to get Justin ZZ into the channel. Sorry, I still got to get used to the ZZ thing.
I'm so proud of both of you runners. You put on an absolutely spectacular show, and we're pulling Justin.
Yeah.
Here he is, Justin.
Hey!
Justin's here.
Yeah, one question, mate. What?
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got basically a jet seed because we agreed beforehand we were going to do a full clear of everything, dungeons at least, and so the fact that that came together pretty quick and we both got a sub 2, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this could have been easily like a 1 hour 30 seed.
Yeah, if not 120, it was a heck of a seed. There really was just both of us, I guess, got trolled by the Titans mitts. If one of us had thought to check Eastern early, I mean, we were really headed for a super fast finish.
Yeah, although the one equalizer, both of you did check Agina early, so thankfully no early advantages there.
Yes.
Justin,
literally first thing in the
Justin
morning.
and Stan, I'm trying to say something important. It's really important. so this has been all stream.
We are not stopping. This train is going.
Wait, all right. So guys, super serial, Justin and Lunchtime, did you know that you guys synced the ped poll?
No! Seriously?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's awesome. I've got to see the VOD. I mean, there was no question anyway, but that's amazing.
I called super early on. As soon as I started seeing you guys pull some shenanigans, I'm like, they're blind pulling this pen. It's gonna happen.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. I love it. I mean, obviously we agreed on the menu, and we agreed to talk to Agina as well, but coordinating to both simul pull the ped, that would have been tough. So nope, we did not do that.
Impressive.
Wow.
The whole thing was impressive.
Well, we had a lot of fun, and we were just talking beforehand, like, all right, what should we do? Because, I mean, this is, for all intents and purposes, a meaningless race, so why not just, make it kind of a nod, a hat tip to the community, because it's such a great community, and just have fun with it. So there you go.
Yeah, and a lot of fun that did we have.
Well, Stan, we were very serious in our roles as commentators. We took our job very seriously. No, there was no joking to be had.
What are they doing? Like, these runners don't know anything about what they're doing, obviously.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a blast to commentate, and
Excellent.
I would argue just as much fun to watch and play as well. Oh,
well, it was. We even talked a little bit during the race, and I said to Lunch, this has been so fun. I mean, and it just had it had everything. It was a quick seed, and his reply was, "Oh yeah," because it really was. Just everything came together really nicely for us. So.
Yeah,
glad it did.
It's definitely been a very explosive seed for you as well.
Yes, I also, you'll notice, I did this, I wanted to honor Dark Magician a little bit, so that's why when I got the key on the left side, I went back to the right side. That was obviously a terrible play in the end, but, that's part of the way it goes.
As pretty much the...
Yeah, if you're going to throw
late game.
that many bombs around, you've got to at least give a nod to him, the originator of Hyrule's, reign of terror. So that was absolutely for Dark Magician.
That was I honest to God have no real substantial questions other than you two put on a phenomenal show. I have never laughed more in doing commentary. I will never be asked to do it again. And I am completely fired, but you guys did a fantastic job. Just to show how quickly you got the seed done, even after you guys went around Hyrule 100%ing, is just a credit to your abilities.
Oh well, thanks. I mean, really, I feel like we got a great seed for this, and really with the only troll item being the mirror, and then I'm assuming it was also Lunch's first check after reaching Ganon. I mean, that's just incredible. So, I mean, it couldn't have lined up better, because we were both a little worried, I think. Great, we're not going to be able to get into Swamp Palace. So, yeah. So glad that didn't end up, taking another 10 minutes for us to find the darn thing.
Yeah. Oh my, this is definitely one for the records. Ladies and gentlemen, both of these runners, Justin Z, sorry, I still need to use that. Justin Z,
God, so British.
Lunchtime ATH. Lunchtime now 6-1, Justin 5-2. Both runners did already secure a spot in the bracket stage. So definitely be looking forward to both these runners as they are amazing at this game. And I definitely did not say otherwise. So huge shout out.
I can vouch for you.
This would at all not be possible without our favorite tracker keeping us in a straight line. Jighead, thank you very much for making sure that we didn't have to just make some wild guesses as to what our runners did and didn't get. And of course, the one and only biggest of shout outs to my co-commentator for making this the excellentest of linguistic streams ever, the Prof Gamer.
Sounds a lot like our stream, Stan. We were having a few problems as well.
I mean, we are the problem.
I think Stan is the X factor here.
Well, I don't want to.
Oh my!
I don't want to give him all the credit. I mean, come on.
Oh well. In all seriousness, chat and everyone watching here, follow these runners: Justin Z, Lunchtime ATH. Follow Jighead, fantastic tracker. Really, held together this seed with glue and good hopes. And I want to thank everyone behind the scenes working on this, and of course the stars and stripes of this seed, Justin and Lunchtime. You guys are just amazing. I'm so glad to have been able to commentate this race. And last but certainly not least, Stan. Honest to God, there's a special place for us somewhere, and I just couldn't have thought of having a better time commentating than with you, so thank you for that.
Very welcome. And with that, I'd like to give a reminder for everyone to follow the ALTTP Randomizer channels 1 through 4, the Speed Gaming channels 1 through 6, as well as give a subscribe to youtube.co.uk/Speed Gaming channel. With that out of the way, that is going to do it for this seed for us today. I hope you enjoyed, and until the next seed.
And just reminding everyone, the randomizer action is far from over. This is day 1 of week 7 of the final Swiss round. At the moment, we have Domenicus the Tormentor versus Lou Dolphin. That is not being restreamed, but Gamer Cal versus Mr. Zwanzig is on Speed Gaming 2. On Speed Gaming 3 at 5 o'clock, we have Claris.com versus Trip. And 6 o'clock, Reg versus Sigma on Speed Gaming 4. A Link to the Past randomizer. The original, we have Jacobs for Life versus Hansen. Not like the band from the 90s, but Brewers Fan JP versus Ninjembra on Speed Gaming at 7 o'clock, and that will, at the moment, one more match actually, Couch 23 versus Sleepy. That will close out Monday for our Speed Gaming and Link to the Past randomizer needs, unless, of course, there are other restreams. So stay tuned to the Discord. I have been the Profit Gamer with Stan, and we wish you a fantastic evening.
Have a nice evening.
So long, everybody.